Hello, Quant Warriors. Welcome back to day 81 of 100 days of algo trading with Python. I'm Kuldeep, and today I'm very excited to walk you through the project, the most practical projects of the Python, which is the interactive stock screener system, in which we have covered the concepts up to chapter 4 from the book Practical Python. And this is very basic, but as I discussed earlier, that we will gradually level up the complexity. So in the previous two projects, it was very basic, but now the project is very interactive, and you can even use it for free completely. You will find the code in description, and you can even join our community where you will be finding so many like-minded people, and you can discuss your any problem. Or even you can join our weekly live meetings in which we discuss a lot of things, a lot of problems, and a lot of solutions, right? So, okay, now let's proceed, and okay, let me quickly explain you what you're gonna learn in this session. So, okay, so in the stock screener, this is how it will work. So we'll be having data inputs, right? Then after that, we'll be doing a multi-factor analysis, right? Then after that, we will be doing a scoring system, right? In which it will score the different stocks, that how it will perform, and then you will rate each stock based on the performance. So let's say if the score was greater than 5, then it will be a strong buy. If it was greater than 2, then it will be a moderate buy. And if it was greater than -1, right, then it will be hold. And if it is less than -1, then it will be sell, right? So it's a very simple but very effective, and through this you will clear so many concepts, right? You will be having a good understanding that how really the Skinner works, right? So what you will do, you will learn this, you will watch the video completely, and if you have any issue in the basic understanding, just refer the previous videos which are completely free on the YouTube. You can go through that, and if you are still having any problem, then you can just buy the book and read the particular chapter and before that, and then you have to create your own projects. That's the end goal here, that you should be able to create your projects, and you should be able to work on your own custom scripts or strategies. Let's quickly go to the whiteboard, and let me explain you that how this is going to work. I'll draw a flow chart, and with that you will be having a good understanding, right? So, okay, let's say you are a professional algorithmic trader, and you need to screen like good stocks out of 1,000 stocks you have. Then how would you do that? You must be having something like that can quickly scan on already, like on the rules you have already given. So we will draw an outline. So that might give you an motivation and inspiration to build your own advanced screener, right? And even I have deployed the live application for this project. Just click on the link, and you will be able to see the project, that how it is working on Rapid. It's completely free, and what I would recommend you. So once you are done with the understanding, then you develop your own project and deploy it on live, so that you will be building a portfolio. It will be very useful for you, and even if you don't want to build the portfolio, it will be like a great point to reference back in the future, right? So let's say, so first of all, okay, so what we are doing, this is a stock screener system, right? So, so what will happen here? First, we will input the stock data, right? So, let's say the data, correct? So, in data, we can have like multiple stocks. So, I would just reference that with, let's say, S1, S2, S3, S4, and S5. So, let's say it will be a bigger box, right? The data one, correct? In which we have multiple datas, multiple stocks. It can be a forex also, it can be the traditional stock also, it can be crypto also. So you can have multiple cryptocurrencies here, right? Then in the next flow, the function, we have the screening criteria analysis, right? So let's say we have multiple scores, right? So we could have in that, let's say we have uh, price versus MA, or we have, let's say, golden cross, right? We can have multiple things in the technical one. Then we are also analyzing it's based on the value score, right? So in the value score, you can give, let's say, the PE ratio, right? And we also have the financial scores, right? So fin scores. In that you can have, let's say, if it's the traditional stock, then you can have the debt equity here. And in the income score, you can have dividend yields, right? So you can keep it in a single box. These are part of the score criteria analysis, right? Then we'll be having total score calculation, right? So in this total score calculation, what can we do? We can just add the various scores. So this one will be this technical score. So technical score plus this value score plus this financial score, and then this income score, right? So it will become our total score. Then the next will be, I'll draw like this because it is like I made some bigger drawings. So I'll just make it this way. The flow will be like this, right? Like it is coming from top to bottom, then here. So now what we'll do, we will, based on this score, total score, we will classify these stocks, right? So, and what we can do here in the program, the application which I have made, what we have done, uh, let me draw the box. This is rating classification. So in this, what we did, we have 4 categories here, right? So one is strong buy, another is moderate buy, the third is hold, right? And the fourth is sell. So if the score, this score of these stocks is greater than 5, then it's like a strong buy, right? Then if the score is greater than or equal to 2, then it will be a moderate buy. And if the score is greater than or equal to -1, then it will be a hold. Else, whatever the score is, it will be as immediate sell, right? So this is how it is working. And then in the final, we have detailed analysis, right? So here, like it will display the individual stock analysis report. Then it will display the explanation of rating factors, right? The how do we rate this? Then summary of overall portfolio summary. So this is how the program will work, and this program is completely available for you to use. It's a live application. I have implemented on Replit. You will get the link in the description, right? And what you can do, you can just see the video, then try to create on your own. If you have any issue, then refer to the free videos on YouTube, completely free, the whole playlist. And if you want that these videos should be in a very organized way, then what you can do, you can refer to our school community. It has a very brilliant minds in this, and you can refer that. Or else, if you have problems still, then you can refer to the book Practical Python, right? Okay, now let's quickly jump to the screen in which I will try to explain the code, and I have already pushed the code to the GitHub repository. You can download from there, you can clone the repo from there on your local, or else you can go to the Replit and you can check it live. So you have multiple options to check the code. So now you can see on the screen that we have the files. So in the day 81, if you go, we have 3 files. One is Python notebook, in which you can interactively check the code like shell by shell. And then we have a Python, which is a complete program file. It can run. You can check by running it. So, okay, I will give you quick demo how it will run. So what you can do, you can go to your directory of, let's say it is day 81, go there and just list the data, which is the Python notebook. So you can just run it based on your environment. If it's Python 3, then just use Python 3. And if it is Python, then use just Python. Then py and enter. And when you run this file, you will get the screen, and you have multiple options. You can screen all the stocks in one go. You can screen by sectors. You can even like view the screening criteria, right? So what we'll do, just first I click on the one, I select the one and hit enter, and it will just analyze the data, and the data is already filled, so you can change, because it is a very basic video, as we are in the chapter 4 of the book. So it should be very basic, right? It's not very advanced, but we will gradually level up the complexity. Okay, so you can see here it gave us complete analysis. So you can see this is what we will get, right? In this we have the uh, analysis of Apple, right? The technical analysis, the fundamental analysis, then the score breakdown, right? Technical breakdown, the value, financial, income, total. Then we have the ratings, which is the moderate buy, right? And similarly for the Microsoft and the other stocks, what we have, right? So now let's quickly walk through the code, like, because the concepts are already explained in my previous videos, so I won't go very deep down, uh, but remember that it is for beginners. The code is like customizable. You can change it according to your need, but this is what you will get an idea, right? So, and if you still have any issues, you can directly connect with me in the school community. I will personally respond to your messages and the comments and the school community, right? So let me go to the notebook and open it. So this is our Python notebook. In this, we have the 4 ratings, which is the strong buy, moderate buy, hold, and sell. And the features, I have done the color coding for the, like, easier interpretation. And then the scoring system is also like visually compelling, right? It should be, definitely. Then we have detailed analysis, we have interactive filtering options, and the comprehensive summary statistics. These are the libraries which we have imported this here. One is the pandas and second is matplotlib. On both of these libraries, we have done comprehensive like videos previously. Let's refer that. You will get a link in like above somewhere here. Then these are the helper functions. These are not necessarily required. You can remove it if you are a beginner. If you require, then it's very like basic, like just an HTML functions. So it will display title, section, rating, and the HTML progress bar, which was there. So actually, that is not required if you are beginner, but still, if you want to have like an optional. Then in this, we have the stock details. So that what is the details of Apple? So what is happening here? Here we have filled the details like in advance, right? But in the upcoming advanced video, what we will do, we will take the data, this data from the API of any broker. Let's say if you are doing crypto, then you can take this data from the Binance API. If you are in the traditional stock, then you can take data from any of your country's exchange, or if you are doing the forex, then you can also refer to any broker like Interactive Brokers or any other one, right? But for the sake of this video, this is pre-filled, right? So the Apple details, then the Microsoft details, and then we have J&J, then JPM and Netflix, then XOM, and like various stocks are there, right? Then we have, this is the main function to analyze the stocks, right? So here, like we have the empty list for the results. Then the for loop in the stock list, it will analyze the stocks. These are just if-else conditions because we are in the chapter 4, which is the control flow. That's why. Then it will append the results to the empty list of results, right? And and this is the function to display individual stock analysis with charts, right? So we have used matplotlib here, and it's very easy. It's not difficult. You might be, if you're a beginner, you might be, overwhelmed with this, but it is not difficult. I have made so many videos on this, so it's very easy. Then after this, the visualization, you will have a function to display summary results with the visualizations, right? So it will display summary as I have shown you already in the video, in the start of the video. Then, and this function is to display the screening criteria, right? So you have the option in the menu, right, in the initial when we run this program. So that what is the criteria it is taking, right? Then it will create the interactive menu for the stock screener, this line of code. And this is the main function line with which we run the Python notebook, the whole program, right? So this is very basic idea about this. And You can just refer the old videos and this project, and you can even use this. It's completely free. You can take it, you can use it on your own, you can modify it as per your needs. And yeah, this was it. If you have any questions, feel free to message me in the school community. I'll respond. And if you have any kind of doubt, you want to develop your own strategies, you want any guidance on that, you can connect with me personally. So yeah, this was it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye, take care, have an awesome day.